afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to our 1 vs 1 on Holotny Farnham. Between in the west, we got my honor was royalty. Fighting here for the United States of America for the 29th Infantry Division, holding the line as the Germans under the command of Jove push forwards for Deutschland. And the second, this is Panzer das Reich. We got here Scavenge, Special Operations and Firestorm versus Tactical Support, Heavy Cavalry and Airborne Company with Riflemen there. And we got double Kubelwagens there for Jove, an aggressive play there. Also a bit rarer, but seems like Jove's sort of keen on bringing that back with a lot of Kubelwagens, or at least two of them, allowing to grab a lot of territory, and certainly freeing up the Sturmpioneers then for sort of actual assault jobs there. Certainly also a bit rough here after the patch to find some decent replays. A lot of matches play, but a lot of them I find just a bit unsatisfying, so hopefully this one will work out. Let's go Sturmpioneers versus Riflemen. Bit of shooting back and forth there across the centre. We got Reaston saying Northwoods there. Notice going for here, not here or there, in part because he wants to ensure the opponent here can't rush the house and then use that house against him. That's really one of the awkward bits here about Northern Holotny Farnham. This one can easily be used to great effect versus a Western player if you're not careful. But continue shooting here between the Sturmpioneer and the Rifleman. Shots fired back and forth. Third Rifle Squad on the way there for Honor. Moving backwards, still looks like he's then just abandoning it. Apparently convinced there's nothing going to happen there. Sturmpioneers falling back, Rifleman pushing forwards. Kubelwagens here sending about a bit. Joe perhaps starting a bit to manage this many Kubelwagens right away. More Fulks going into actual Fulks here first for Jove. More Riflemen on the way there for Honor. Bit of shooting here. Kubelwagen keeping the Riflemen inside the church there. Preoccupied for a bit. Well, another Kubelwagen flanks in from the south this way against the Riflemen. Take hits there out in the open. Riflemen interested enough not trying to control. Oh, there we go. Other Kubelwagens going up to now flank here, but of course moves in front of the Riflemen here. Riflemen they're getting gunned down now by two Kubelwagens in next for cover. They are taking quite a bit of damage here from the two MD-34s. Nice move there by Joe. Certainly some unusual Kubelwagen tactics and a hat. Honor here actually mechanized. Joe probably would have gone for double Kubelwagen since the Dodge truck there is one hell of a counter to Kubelwagen. Playing there, goes sneak up behind it. Rushes straight past the Rifleman, not caring about them, going straight for the CoH2 one there. Very bold aggressive play there by Jove. Filtering up sandbags in advance of any fighting that might happen around here before moving onwards. In the south, Sturmpioneers grabbing territory there, so all of a sudden it's shifted from the Sturmpioneers to the Kubelwagen doing all the fighting and sort of aggressive playing there, whereas the Sturmpioneers just grabbing territory. Kubelwagen in a bit of trouble getting engaged here from Soul side, but has cut off the CoH2 point, taken down, but might actually get away there. In a bold manoeuvre, Fulks moving up here after falling out of the church, having finally decided that maybe just one guy to shoot at the Kubelwagen is not going to be too effective there. Rifleman falling a bit back here up north, Kubelwagen versus Rieslands there. Bit of a loss there as Joe is gunned down in the middle of the road. Left to bleed out, if he's not dead already that is. Back here at Honor's base, nothing going on. Obviously can't even get the lieutenant yet. He's certainly been struggling a bit here in the early game due to, again, Jove's very aggressive play here with the Oberkommando. There certainly needs some rare play. I mean, for ages now, the Oberkommando hasn't really bothered with double Kubelwagen play, but Jove certainly seems intent on pushing that line there. More Fulks are running for Jove, following up with more troops. And Honor, he's also going for a lot of Riflemen there. Doctrinally, none of the doctrines will really actually play into this. The closest is basically tactical support with Brown like machine guns and the half-track, for example. Heavy cavalry is not going to offer too much besides a few mines. And Airborne Company, well, in theory also combined arms, but again, most players don't even bother using combined arms, so generally unless they're going to surprise me, they don't count in the ability as all there, because again, most people just aren't going to use it. And obviously, Airborne Company sort of provides its own troops, so a heavy rifleman play here doesn't particularly play well into it.
A capture point is being overrun.
And we got the S for what Joe's got going there. Firestorm a bit there, but otherwise spec ops with grenades and bits there. In the south, Kubelwagen heavy engagement, two rifle squads. Last shots they're flying against it. Mostly actually pinging off the very thin armour there. That's quite a lucky Kubelwagen there. No veteran on the rifle there. Go negative cover again. Two Kubelwagens far away. They are quickly suffering damage. There's the machine guns mounted there are just hammering away at the riflemen. Joe will sort of got a nice offensive momentum here versus Honor, who's a bit on the back foot, who's going for the caps, and then no surprises there really. That department. I mean, he could have, for example, rushed out a lieutenant and then maybe gone up with a quick M20 or some 50 calibers. I mean, that could probably throw a bit of range in Joe's plans. Rifling up there, we got a mechanized strategy going up there for Joe. Of course, that might then mean that would not be the best plan there, because that'll probably mean a Lux out there for Jove. Possibly a Puma if he's nonetheless expecting the counter already. That is the mind game there. You know, Honor's going to go for the captain, the Puma, obvious. Oh, not captain, the Steuart, and then obviously Jove's going to prepare a Puma in response to that. Certainly some possibilities there. In which case, obviously, Honor here would be better off going for the Lieutenant and get up some 50 calibers and the likes there. And again, push for the cuff point here, taking advantage of sort of Honor being a bit here and there. Pushing almost got a rifle squad there with the full and wipes them. Bit of a loss there to Honor in the early game. Bit of a loss. Full rifle squad there wiped. Captain is out. The Gut Bazooka's out there. Going to try and hunt down the Kulbang to imagine. Try and deal with them. Got Sandbags going up, preparing defensive positions versus the Americanon. Once they're being taken while the Kulbang being fixed up. There you go. Kulbang being engaged with the captain. Back at base, nothing further happening. He'll probably rush out as soon as possible. And Jove is starting to look like he's going for the Lux here. Oh, not the Lux, the Puma. The Puma, damn it. My apologies. It's completely unprofessional by me. So is it the Puma here, or is he just playing around here, Mr. Jove? Alright, there we go. It is the Puma again. He is very much expecting his opponent then to go for the Steuart, obviously already setting up the counter there. So again, that's what we call the meta game there. You know your opponent's going to go for A, so instead of going for B, you go for C to counter A. Instead of going for B to try and push your strategy. I mean, that's all sort of a bit of the meta game there. Rather than surrounding the Fultz, kind of need to be careful. Though, of course, can other Fultz can score up north, furthering, providing covering, find the centre here. Captain pushing back the Fultz there with Thompson and rifle in hand. And here he is trying to grab the centre victory point. Double Kulbang patrol here, setting up for Germany, rolling down the roads. In the north, we got here, Honor here, just continue forward with an aggressive advance here. Rifle just hammering away. M1 Garand singing out a dirge of death at the Fultz Grenadiers as they just try to sort of hang back here as the cover slowly crumbles apart. Double Kulbangs there flanking in. Going for the flank there on the rifleman. Good work there by him. Honor could soon go for the Steuart, in which case he should actually rush back the captain, so I think rush it out with supervised. But the Puma's out here heading northwards, rolling out there on its 8 wheels. The successor to the 233 armoured car, no, actually 232. The 233 was actually a sort of variant of the 232 with a 75mm light howitzer. Fun fact there, by the way. So I suppose a bit like the Scott, except it didn't have a turret, so it was more like an assault gun. But sort of like that. Little fun fact. Captain there, pushing back the Fultz Grenadiers. That should also keep the Puma a bit more cautious. Bazooka fire there, Steuart on the way there for my Honor. He might want to follow up with an anti-tank gun once he sees the Puma. Obviously, in this case, Joe is probably hiding away that he doesn't want his opponent to know he's got a Puma there, and obviously sort of then again preparing for counter for that. He's hoping to draw out a Steuart here and then hunt it down with his Puma and knock it out once and for all. Quickly delivering a shot blow there to Honor, and so, you know, also lowering his morale by delivering such a swift blow to what otherwise tends to be sort of one of the A units there of the Americans, sort of just like to shot back the opponent with a very effective anti-infantry unit that can also deal with vehicles. Or not. Never mind. Looks like Joe's just going to reel it anyways. So that kind of ruins the surprise there. Otherwise, that could have been a good thing to hide off. But no. Engaged to the rifle with Quack's machine gun and the main gun. Pushing a bit back here. Rifling a bit of trouble with the incendiary grenades and a lot of assault rifles on the Fultz Grenadiers. We also got here Panther up for Jove. He's not taking the vehicle threat lightly at all. He is taking that very seriously there. We also got an MU-34 up here for Jove. Set up in the church. So what will Honor do here in response to the Puma here? Die Speer, Panzer Speerwagen. Going up for the Steuart with stun rounds. Nice hit there, but taking a hit there. Needs to be careful though. He's going for it. He's pushing his light there on that. Almost got it. Oh, the Puma's going in after. Oh, no. Looks like they're. Jove senses something's off, pulls back the Puma there. Damn close, we've gone ahead there. That could have been a GG there for the Puma. In the meanwhile, though, Jove is quickly flying off with the Lux. They're going for a heavier light vehicle player there with Jove. Puma into Lux. I mean, first gun, then counter, he then feels confident. Luke's here can actually gain some footing. Had he gone for Luke's first, that probably would have counted here, but the captain still at least been forced to be a lot more cautious than it otherwise would. Meanwhile, the Honor is pushing forwards for America. Freedom, democracy, corporate interests. In the south, rather than them engaging the Kubelwagen, we've already gotten 5 kills there for Germany. You know, Jürgen, I wonder when we'll be getting a medal. We're driving around in a Kubelwagen. We are never gonna get a medal. They don't give medals to Kubelwagen guys. Sorry to ruin your dreams, Helmut. It just never is gonna happen. Oh, sharp eye there by Jove. Sends out a small unit and pounces upon it. Like a lion at a weak gazelle. If the lion had an autocannon and the gazelle spoke American. And there you go, in this case, the Steuart here catches this Luke's with its stun rounds, but there's no anti-tank nearby, no other thing here. So he can't really punish it, though. He can't really punch, he can do some damage, but he can't wipe it. So a bit of a missed opportunity there, I think, for Honor. Also, predictably, he has gone for heavy cavalry. Almost got it, though. He almost got it with the Steuart, though. Oh, he gets it. Bad news there, but on the other hand, he might lose the Steuart here. We got Puma and Fox there with Panther fast going off at it. Can he get it around the corner? Oh, yeah. Captain's nowhere near to be seen. He's using the rifle near and almost got the Steuart there. Veteran D2 there. Puma pulls up, goes straight behind the captain, but we got units inside. We got Fox pushing forward. Captain needs to retreat. Get out of there, Captain Jones. Get out of there.
A capture point is under attack.
Trying to repair the Steuart here. Puma moves up. Needs to recruit. Get back in. And the tank rocket is almost taking out the Puma. Oh dear. Some pretty intense fighting here. Will Jove lose his Puma as well? Jesse's lost his Luke's here. Underestimating Honor's tenacity and dedication towards the American dream. But there we go. Rather than getting gunned down the middle of the open, Steuart pushes forward. Need to be careful. There's there behind the Vec Luke's. The Steuart Pioneer squad. The Steuart's going after it. The Steuart's going in after it. Needs to be careful. Don't get overconfident. Don't get overconfident. And aim shot there from the Puma. No. No, it fails to penetrate. It fails to penetrate. How could that happen? They're almost dead. Ah, Steuart survives. Steuart survives there. Pulling behind the wreckage of the Kubelwagen, which blocks the Steuart Pioneer's Panther track. Puma gets it though. Puma gets it with a final hit. The Steuart is down. Oh boy. That was intense. Kubelwagen roaming about here in the south. Puma pulling back there. Veteran T2 almost knocked out there. Mortar on the way there for Honor. Just bringing up some light artillery to dig out the cracks from their churches and hi-hos. Meanwhile, troops here reinforcing, sending out. Looks like he's going to either go for the spare Panther's cause here, Battle Group Headquarters. Depends rather than what Jove sort of wants to aim for. And there we go. Battle Group Headquarters. Mortar on the way there for my Honor. In the south, the resistance versus the Kubelwagen. They're shooting back and forth there. Hot lead being delivered in the general direction of the Americans. And Captain on the prowl with a bazooka. Has he upgraded for dog bazookas, by the way? He has not. Though he does have the weapon racks up. Sweeping up mines there. Good work. In fact, Jove has rather done a lot there to mine the south up. But no doctrine for Jove, though. No sign of anything. Captain moves up. In the north, Fultzker's moving up. Grabbing points there. Overall, nice sweeping advance there from Jove into the north. Men of the 2nd SS moving forwards for Deutschland. Kubelwagen rolling back. Puma heading northwards. And Volkswagen versus Rifleman shooting back and forth here. Puma moving up. Ready to engage those Verdammte Amerikaner. Honor has yet to sort of bring up any anti-tank guns, so any further bazookas there. Nothing sort of really helped assist versus that Puma after losing his own Steuart there. In the centre, Mortar and Rifle versus Puma. Oh, we got Rangers up. Good lord, now that's a rare sight. Rangers.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Toughest of the tough. Rangers leading the way. In the south, Captain slowly advancing, MD-34 to cover against the push there. Start unit 4 back here. Stalwart defends over the fuel point as Jove just pressured onwards here with his Puma. We got more rifle moving up. We also got the Rangers that are arriving. Not yet quite ready for Thompsons in the south. Captain versus Steuart Pioneer. Out negative cover though. Who will win this? Vetchy, 2 Captain or Vetch. Oh, never mind. The MU-34 setting up for support as well. Captain there in a bad position then.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being
Firing where the
captured.
other MD-34. Joe's position in the church. So 2 MD-34s, 1 Steuart Power Squad, 3 Volksgrenadier, Puma and Kugelwagen. Bunch of riflemen there, 1 with bazooka now actually. Some Rangers, Reassons and mortars and bits as well there. Mostly infantry from both sides. So of course we do have a bit more motorization there for Joe with the armoured car. Back at base, troops reinforcing. Interesting enough, he's gone with the battle group headquarters, but no field medics. No field medics whatsoever. Mortar fire here, could also try and pop a cook grenade over the fence. Step moving in the right in front of the Puma here. Past the Volksgrenadiers, into the other Volksgrenadiers also waiting here.
Panther command tanks have reached the front. Deploy is needed.
Command Panther there available for Jove and Germany.
We have secured the target. Standing by for.
I note the Command Panther was in fact sort of more specific model the Germans made. There was also an observation version of the Panther for artillery observation and the likes. Fun fact there. And of course also the Berge Panther, recovery Panther, which actually existed unlike the Berge Tiger, which was sort of more of an improvised thing but not used for armored recovery. Oh dear, Kugelwagen down, Kugelwagen down. Veterans running there for the mortar crew in the south. Freedom once more advances against the Krauts, the Germans. Fulton remaining here. Though they might want to begin turning up some sandbags there, because that's not going to last forever up there. Driving the centre point there. Puma taking a bit of nasty hit there from the rifleman with bazooka. Down to half health. Puma quickly disengages. And Joe's just moving towards the Command Panther. He just wants that little thing. Light infantry gun here providing some artillery support there for Jove. Rangers, riflemen there pushing against the Volksgunners. Do we have any upgrades? There you go. Thompson almost done. So we need to be careful there actually. And there we go. Retreats. Just in the nick of time there before the Rangers pop the submachine guns. All those Volksgunners could have been wiped in a matter of seconds. Back here base. No tag up for on. Is he just going to play for the Pershing? Captain push back here, rifle fires to the first of the Volksgrenadiers. And I do believe there we got Jove here trying to silence the American mortar with his lightest infantry Geschütz. Rifle push back here by Volksgrenadiers and the Sturmpioniere. And there you go, Command Panther is available for Jove. Will he go for it? Will he go for the Befehlspanzer? Will he do something else? And there we go, Rangers push back the Volksgrenadiers. There we go, Command Panther out here for Jove. Nice Model A, which is the only model apparently they have here in the game. No Model G, sadly. And it's moving up here, supported by the command tank there, straight at the Rangers. There you go, pushing back the Rangers, roughly fighting. More bazookas up by here for Honor. He's actually spreading out on a lot of his troops there. Just a lot of bazookas. And light guns clear. They even dropped the machine gun. The Reassons could actually rush straight forward, grab either the machine gun or the light infantry gun there. I mean, he can easily get away with the MG, but on the other hand, the light infantry gun would be a nice piece of artillery. There you go. He goes for the MG. Probably also the central choice. He could just retreat that. You can't really do that with a light infantry gun. Captain moves straight into a lot of bazooka fire. Machine gun going up there on the Panther. There's a calm play for some Mobile Command players, just go for the Command Panther and showing they can sort of go for a more extended tier 2 without having to take out, and that way still get a Panther up, which thanks to its marked vehicle ability is actually, or coordinated fire, is actually reasonably potent. There we go, pin up machine gun, bazookas flying in its general direction there. Penetrating hit there. Jove the overhand control versus Honor for the time being in the south. There we go, Rangers, Ravner versus the Steuart Pioneers. Looks like Jove's quite paying attention. We could see up there. The Thompson's going through them very quickly. The Thompson a powerful submachine gun, though expensive to make, and the Americans actually had several attempts at sort of making it cheaper, including 2 sort of variants at it, which never really came through. In the end, they just went for the grease gun. Fun fact there. Captain blitzing northwards with rifleman support there. Rangers rifling south, and in the centre we got rifle pushing forward as well. Honor looks like he's playing for the Pershing there, tragically enough. Or typically enough, I suppose you could also say it. Rifle playing behind the Fox is catching there. USF might make a run there. MD-34 moving up there with an anti-tanker brought up here by my Honor as well there. Oh, the Rough need to pull back there before it's too late. Light infantry gun has been accrued here, and there we go. Jove is quickly ordering it back to safer positions towards German territory. But now, Honor is grabbing most of the map. He's pushing forward for America and freedom. He's also bringing up his support weapons here. A nice little support platoon here. Mortars, machine guns, and anti-tank guns. Ready to punch a few holes in those crowds. Time for the mid-game analysis in terms of damage. Honor's ahead. Kills-wise, Jove is ahead there, but not by too much in terms of army value. Close, but Jove's got a slight advantage. The Command Panther still giving him the edge. Though, of course, with the Pershing soon inbound, that will probably change very quickly. Resource float-wise, again, close. Again, Jove float a bit more, but again, Command Panther sort of changed things up there a bit in terms of points held. Again, for the most part, Joe's had a good control. Again, the double coup-vang play effective, partly because it's not expected. Throwing off Honor, and of course, pushing on the defense. But again, you can sort of see there as the game progresses, the advantage between the two lessons, and now it's rather sort of there, Honor, who's more in control there compared to Jove. So that's certainly something there to keep in mind, and that's certainly also something that Jove has to be careful about. Of course, if Honor here is a bit clever, he'll actually use that advantage now to lay down a bunch of mines using his rifleman, because rifleman defensive structures. Most likely he will not, but if he was, really smart American player, he'd begin laying down those mines here and there to, make it difficult for Joe to counterattack, catching up his vehicles and infantry, slowing down any advance, in particular since Joe's got no minesweepers. Mines would in fact be pretty effective, and for example, catching a Panther, for example, with a mine, could be a huge win there for Honor then. So, I mean, he really should consider some mines while he can, besides, of course, just focusing so much on the Pershing. I mean, remember, Führer syndrome is not a good thing. Otherwise, a few fuel caches afterwards, the Pershing is speeding up armor income and then sort of going for some medium armor to support it. Shermans, maybe a Jackson as well to support that way. But again, mines I think is going to be really important here for my Honor. Was royalty, and all that's just push odds and, try to deny Joe as much fuel as possible as well. As for Joe, he needs to push back. He needs to, of course, secure the south area part of the map there first. He needs to play his infantry, I think, a bit more wisely, and he needs to get up a spare Panther quarters, and I think you should try and get some Orbital Darden out there for the Infantry something with a bit more push in the longer run, in particular now, with Rangers out in the field there, since he's not got so much munitions. Otherwise, again, we'll probably do some of the mines. Again, it's not going to be so much on the riflemen themselves, so again, the range is going to be a problem in that sense. Orbital Darden will probably be a better counter for them than Fult's going to use with assault rifles. But of course, more Rasmus in the north is good. But again, so far, I should probably focus on the south and maybe try and flank behind on here a bit and, try to avoid getting murdered by the mortar, the anti-tank guns, and the MG-34 that were stolen from him. Otherwise, not so much to say, so let's return to the fight and see what happens next here. In service of the Reich. Who moves up there? Half HV defeat, by the way. Panther sets out. He got artillery fire there on the MG-34 on the south Panther gate here, the Rangers. Of course, going to support him with their assault rifles. Captain there being gunned down with the MG-34 Steuart Pioneers. Oh! No, he was wiped. Utterly. They are lost there for Honor. Veteran defeat Captain gutted here by the German army. And there you go with that. He quickly sweeps forward with Steuart Pioneers, MG-34 and Fult's Grenadiers. That's going to draw in attention there from an otherwise push against Joe's front line to deal with the incursion into the north. So good play there by Joe. Good play, forcing a reaction to that way draw away, pressure from here. Though again, my Honor getting very close there to the Pershing. M26, which again is very popular. Is he going to go for it? There we go. M26 Pershing up. Panther engaged here with machine guns and main gun. Gunning down Earl. There we go. Another push for the cutoff point. Pershing sets out. Going to catch some MG-34 crew there in a pretty nasty spot. And there we go. Ludwig blown to bits. Rifle tank behind the Panther though. Good work. Bazooka and then anti-tank rifle. It will be good. Combo. There we go. Damaged engine on the command Panther. And meanwhile, Pershing continues its work in the north here, flashing out the Germans with its 90mm gun. Dropping down the fire from the Panther. Panther is rolling back. Fulton Gun is advancing. Good hit there. Steuart is pushed out. And the South Rifle there versus Fulton Gun is pushed back here. In this case, nice flank there by Jove. What will my honor go for next here though? Puma moving up. Got to try and go against the Pershing. Panther joining in. Might actually be able to do some damage there. Oh, Jürgen though got splattered out there by the Pershing. Puma gets off it. Oh, aim shot against the Pershing. Jamming the turret ring. Bad news there for the Pershing. Bad news for honor. In the center, the anti-tank and mortar combo still remains. Troops are reinforcing. Getting ready for another attack against the Crouch. Rangers slowly getting ready as well here.
You're ready. Send orders.
Pershing slowly advancing. Oh, not Pershing. Panther. Slowly moving ahead there. And now it's actually recognized to prevent it from being used by Jove. Panther straight to the M1. 50mm anti-tank and their shots bouncing off.
Grab your shit and follow me. Crew ready.
Watch there being grabbed. Troops reinforcing.
It's time for action.
Slow Panther movement there.
Orders complete.
Puma sets out. Fulton is supporting. Got another truck out for just looks going to take up, and there you go. Panther continues in the center. Anti-tank gun would benefit greatly from armor piercing rounds. That's not going to happen. And turning again, gets also from all the repeating skirmishes in the north of the mine. Really would have done a lot there for honor. So to catch up some of the assault. Nearly caught the Puma there in it. Quick hit in the Puma with a bazooka rocket in the south. Free pressure. Oh, he's bunching up opportunities. Needs to spread them out. In fact, who counteract the Fulton goes there with the Rangers, clear them out quickly. Meanwhile, continuing pressure, Pumaing up, shooting at the Pershing. Penetrating hit there. Astounding work. Puma firing off a bit against the Pershing. Oh, we even got here radio silence. Interesting. Trying to confuse his opponent here. By preventing him from actually being able to see what's going on the tactical map there. I mean, it's sort of like if the opponent mostly pays attention to what happens directly in front of his eyes, it's not going to be so useful. But again, if he's very reliant on the min-map, on the tactical map, then using radio silence can really throw him off there. So that's something there to keep in mind. There goes Spare Panther's force up, covering the carve point and the fuel point here. But at the same time, the house is blocking, so if he sets up correctly here, the Spare Panther's quarters won't be able to hit and thus cover. He should in fact be able to then cover the point there. They'll render it neutral. Orbis on the way there for Jove. And there you go. Panther hits from bazookas. Not a single rocket there penetrating. Of course, others might eventually. No luck there. And the rifle retreating. Orbis on almost done. Halfway there. MG-34 needs to get out before it is completely annihilated. Veterans in the American mortar. Panther continues in the south there, 7 kills, closing in veteran G1. Orbison almost done there for Jove. Germany. Fixing up the Panther there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
And there you go. Orbital now getting the LMG-34. And he's going for another Orbital launch squad. That's actually pretty rare. I mean, most players don't even at the moment bother with orbital guns, and to see more than one is pretty impressive. Well, at least one LMG-34 will actually go for some infantry Sturmgewehrs. Oh, cover immediately shattered there by the Pershing. Went out and there, getting exposed to the vicious fire there of the Pershing tank, almost wiping them out. Panther snaps poor bastard there, at least attempts to. Pershing bounce off shot there. Panther in the hand has a successful hit in the north here. Puma with Steuart support, gaining a few riflemen there. Another support there. Might want to consider acting with his mortars to a slightly different position here, so like more direct support against Jove and the Germans. Orbison almost done there. The second squad that is. LMG squad heading centrewards. And these chaps, what will they do? Assault rifles, another LMG. We're in the Panther by the Pershing. Rifleman, Rangers pushing forwards. Quick grenade against the full grenadiers. Oh! Catches them there. Oh! Nice baiting there by Honor. Nice baiting. Wiping out the entire forces there with the Mark II grenade. Panther pulling back there. Orbison moving ahead. Other squad getting the infantry Sturmgewehrs. That really hurts. And they're now close to Veterans 3. That's going to be bad news for anyone engaging them. Puma moving about here. Veterans 3 by the way. Hits a mine. Dear. Might have been one of his own, hard to say. Orbison there versus the Pershing. Rangers there need to get out of the line of fire here. Pershing there trying to snipe. We got Rearsons there working on the Pershing. Is he taking up there? He really should take up and bring out some other armour to support the Pershing here before Joe brings up armour to support the Panther. I mean, if you go for Yak Panther, he might not be able to overall just quickly get the advantage in there versus the Pershing that way. Of course, he could also go for the Panther for a Panther. Oh, yeah, grenade versus the Rangers, and he does the same thing, except it doesn't work this time. Rangers retreating there.
The capture point is being overrun. Taking hits.
Another hit then the Pershing. Oh, mortar hit wipes out an Obersoldaten squad. Oh, the inhumanity. And they were the ones with the infantry Sturmgewehrs. Expensive equipment too. An absolute loss there for Jove. Single mortar hit. Devastating. Working on the Pershing there. Still no sign of armor there from Honor. No further there. Forces pushing back the right from the north. And we got more Soldaten. Jove, not to be deterred, brings up more elite infantry. Puma ever slowly creeping in there on Veteran 4. And range boost there.
Armor here.
Fixing up the Panther. Few losses in the rear systems repairing the Pershing. Continued pressure in the north there, so folks are going for the fuel point. And finally taking up there, took him long enough, Mr. Honor. Pershing taking hits from the Puma. And to tank, and they're getting fixed on the Puma, and the folks out in the open, not quite covered there, but the smoke rifle moving forwards as well. In the south, Panther is back, waiting there for Sturmpanzer support, it seems. And another bit of radius silence in the north here. Rangers rifle pushing back the forces here. Almost wiping out there, so close to victory there. Going to be fed for covers for retreat. The other forces going to do this good work. Sam Max provided as well for cover. Excellent, excellent. Pershing there was the Panther, marked there by the Panther, increasing damage done. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Veteran 3 Sturmpanzer almost rolled up with the mortar. Almost joining the Obersoldaten in the Great Reich in the sky. So close to being wiped there, so close. Certainly rare to see someone use radio silence. Been ages since I've seen someone use it. So go on Jove there.
We're losing a capture point.
Nice flank on the MG34 though there by Honor. Veteran default for the Puma. Will Joe go for a Panther 4? Will he go for a Panther? Is he going to aim for, I don't know, a King Tiger? And we got flares there, being popped somewhere. Ooh, right here around the centre. And the north Orbison engaging the rifleman with the infantry Sturmgewehrs. Bomb grenade here I think would be good. Still got a grenade there from the rifleman. Wiping half the squad. Bad news there for Jove.
Squad, get ready.
At least they weren't fully wiped, but still such heavy losses are not good, not encouraging. Minor can soon go for the Jackson there, which of course might be what he's aiming for here with the Panther out.
A capture point is under attack.
Pershing fixed up. Halfway to Vexy 2, Rangers riflemen moving ahead. Initiating a counter-attack against the Krauts. Veterans won their bun grenade off, but there you go, Rangers getting close. Their veterans in free now. Panther on the move.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Southern point there being grabbed. Rangers in a pretty awkward position. They're getting focused down there, obviously. Will there be a quick grenade against the Fulton Grenadiers? Nope, there will not be. In the south, Pershing, they gain jump on it. It's almost one out. Empty 34s are pushed away here. And we do actually have a mine there from Honor. A bit later, though. Down this engine, the light artillery almost wiping out the riflemen there. Jove dusting a bit on the back foot here against Honor, who is yet to bring up anything else again. He could go for the Sherman now. He could go for the Jackson. There we go. Jackson on the way. Tank destroyer. In the south, Puma versus Pershing. And again, another aim shot there once more. Jams the turret ring. Smoke screen down to be actually got grenades researched here.
A capture point is under attack.
Naughty, and there you go, trying to deal with the Schwer Panzer quarters here.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
Puma flanking in there. Just attempting to. Smoke barracks down, need to pull back here. The Pershing, good move though. Meanwhile, gone for the cop point again there. Jove just keeps up the harassment, just keeps looking for a weak point there in Honor's defences and then strikes it with full fury. Puma though is down here trying to get the Pershing, did not survive there.
Tank destroyer is ready for action.
And there you go, Jackson out for Honor. Now that Pershing, Panther's a bit on his own here. Quite outgunned. A lot of bazookas, anti-tank guns, Pershing and the Jackson. This could get rough for Jove, to say the least. Robin pushed back there by the Obersoldaten. Rangers, being assaulted by self sides. Glen cover. Wipes the Obersoldaten there with a shot through the church, wrecking it. Bad news there for Jove. Meanwhile, though, Panther continues northwards into a rifle squad there. Will the Pershing Jackson grafted? No, they will not. Germany if you're pushing northwards with support there. Pershing not doing anything. It's the Jackson that's leading the way there for some reason. He's going to use it against the Schwer Panzer quarters. Hard to say here what Honor's planning.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
And north here, Pershing actually halfway to Vision to flee. He's actually used the HVAC round there. Ooh, nice hit in the Jackson there by the Panther. Looks like he's very much aiming here for the King Tiger, hoping that can sort of cause a break for there versus Honor. Panther blitzing forward there, trying to get the Jackson. And gets it. Good work there, Pershing moving in. Anti-tank turns. And then the Pershing Panther blitzes all the way around there. Nice little move there by Jove. Nice little move in the South Rangers. Right being suppressed here by the MD-34. The MD-34 itself getting suppressed by another MD-34. Ravnier could try and get off a grenade versus the Fulton Grenadiers. And there you go. Throwing their bugged up it seems. And there we go. King Tiger out for Jove and the 2nd SS. 1 and 2nd, Schwer SS Panzerabteilung providing the support. Fun fact, in the sort of 1943 when the Tigers first arrived, each of the first 3 SS Panzer divisions actually each had their own heavy tank company that they were later used to then form the heavy tank battalions of the SS. Ill fun fact there. Though there were some attempts to try and avoid having to hand over their own heavy tank companies. Another bit of radio silence here. King Tiger leading a southern spearhead. Panther moving northwards, catching rapid laying down mines. Major there in the sights of the King Tiger. Turns and murders. It's 88mm high velocity gun there. We go, wipes out the Major. Another Jackson away there for honor. Ram, there's the Fulton Grenadiers. Panther moving in. MB-54 supporting. Ooh, mine went off there, unfortunately. Grenade off here. Almost getting the Fulton Grenadiers. Almost, but not quite. King Tiger planning something here. And to tank it back for reinforcement healing. And almost done there with the Jackson. King Tiger that moves ahead. There he goes. Engages the Pershing. Direct hit there. Pershing bounces off the thick frontal armor of the King Tiger. Panther following up here. King Tiger being, well, Panther marking the Pershing for death there. Pershing trying to get away. There you go. Knocked out here with the King Tiger Panther combo. On it. Did not expect that one at all. Again, no mines for some prevent a direct move there straight at it or anything like that. He's getting the Jackson. The King Tiger has a damaged engine, but now he's in a bit of an awkward position. Anti-tank needs to move up. Armor piercing rounds. Use take aim. Use take aim. Lot of fire there. Moving the Jackson too far ahead, I think they're blend curve are covering the retreat of the King Tiger, the Panther. Good work, good work. King Tiger needs to be repaired. Panther could also do with a bit of fixing there. Light empty gun firing away, moving up to deal with the Panther while the repair party is working the King Tiger, the Königstiger, which was in fact surprised and reliable. It was in fact the Panther that had huge reliability issues compared to the King Tiger. Little fun fact there actually. Another fun fact is the King Tiger was actually in terms of speed roughly on, well, level with a Sherman tank, actually about as fast as one. He could also turn his turret 360 degrees in 9 seconds. I mean, overall, in many ways, it was a surprisingly nimble tank compared to, you know, what's actually shown as an in-game. Smoke screen there. Fulton's moving up in the south. Engages the Jackson here. Might be able to go for it here. Veterans into the anti-tank gun. Take aim.
We're losing a capture point.
Jump punch will get veteran D4. Good hit there, marked vehicle. Could rush into the house. Just flank about. There you go. Panther blitzes. Gets the Jackson. Now the anti-tank is on the way for my honor. And with that, though, he ends up surrendering his spirit. Broken, crushed, and stamped on by the mighty German jackboot. Game over. GG here. I think, you know, Honor had a good chance at winning this, but the problem was in part he didn't really use mines a lot, except on the fringes, not for some cover against the direct rush in the center of the map, despite Jove had, you know, repeatedly shown himself willing to do so. I mean, had there for example been a mine at any time when the Panther blitz forward, that could have been GG there within the anti-tank and then just opened up with armor piercing rounds. And that's probably one of the things that commands Americans. You want sort of, you know, use the high rate of fire of the American anti-tank, you know, combined with, say, some kind of snag and mines or anti-tank rifle grenades. Problem is, I was never there, so that basically meant the anti-tank was easily sort of ignored by the Panther, going for what they targeted want, and then once the anti-tank turned about to deal with, sipping back again. So that was a bit of an issue there for Honor, really. Fuel cache from the help for maybe some use of his actual abilities, their combined arms, and perhaps a bit more flanking. I mean, at times, again, a bit too passive, and other times, you know, when he probably needs to be, he didn't, you know, quite dig in fully. I mean, he could lay down a lot more sandbags, he'd have mines down, you could even have fighting positions in there, just never really anything happening in that department. I think that's one of the issues there for Honor. The overall played quite nicely, nice aggressive early game with the double cool wagons, rarely seen. Good use of his doctrine. I think he actually used every ability of the doctrine. 2 thumbs up there to Jove. Good use of his Panther, good flanking, good attacks over. I mean, just really excellent play there by Jove overall. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. Hope it gave you different matches. If you did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send a new plan about some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Engine. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.